Welcome Leo, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, Leo Venus, Leo Mars, Leo Collective. This is my extensive love reading for month of December. I have this kind of lock lady style going on here. So let's play a little bit from Twin Peaks. Gemini Full Moon, Twin Peaks is a interesting subject.
Sometimes the mystery of death, the mystery of the woods surrounding Twin Peaks. To introduce this story, let me just say it encompasses the all. It is beyond the fire, though few would know that meaning. It is a story of many, but it begins with one. And I knew her. The one leading to the many is Laura Palmer. Laura.
Okay, this was for you. I know many Lauras, but one Laura is Leo, and greetings for her. I miss some of my friends. Anyway, this is Lock Lady Special. I have two of these with feeling cards. We will see which one is today. It's I think already, because I took it in my hand, I trust it. This will be your lock today, Leo. It's kind of beautiful carved. This will be your lock. Anyway, you have already pre-selected stuff here. I have made this kind of preview for L star sign. If you are not Leo, you can go to check in my YouTube shorts. There is a preview of all these first cards and crystals, so you know what's coming if your sign is not yet. My goal is to do all these readings in daylight. It's just few daylight in the winter. Today is Santa Lucia Day. We have passed the portal day, 12/12. Now is 13th of December. And yeah, I'm Shadow Sister, if you're new here. This is my shadow channel. I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. That's the aim. And as this is extensive reading, this will be available now until full moon. And I guess Monday I put it in the membership. So there is this membership. You can pay to get access to more videos. But I usually prefer to keep this kind of videos where I'm having my face in the membership. It's just more comfortable for me. And normally you just see my hands. So now you get this extra gift to see my face if you like to see it. Anyway, this is your card now for the full moon in Gemini. Something about this child. Maybe it's inner child healing. Maybe it's something. And interestingly, wow, I didn't even notice, but now I see there's number 13. So it's almost like destined that this reading is happening on now in the Santa Lucia Day, 13th of December. So why you have this kind of card that has this day number? Interesting. Maybe it is a Dutch book, but maybe I have to actually read it. What is it going on here? What is this symbol? Friday is of course always like interesting, like a witchy number. Yeah, it's a child. Leo. It's like your child, could be the inner child too, and it symbolizes the new beginning. It can also be some kind of naivety and childlike thing in you. Yeah, this can be meaning all this kind of young spirit in your life. But interesting that today is 13 and you got this card. It's really destined, almost like I do this reading today. Anyway, your shadow card, we will see this in the end, is Eagle. Eagle is always like very spiritual animal, very like high view. If I try to connect you with your higher self, this eagle is definitely here for giving, like almost like the higher self could be indeed connected to your inner child. There is some kind of vision that is very beautiful. Like a heart, our heart can be hurt, but the inside can be this kind of innocent child. And I believe that our inner child can be our biggest muse. Maybe there is some kind of some kind of dream that you had as a child. There is something about now child and eagle. Higher view. Higher view. Okay, next thing we can go to see the rune folio. What is it? Friendship. Okay. It's interesting. I was like, remember one of my friends in the beginning of this reading. Maybe the friendships are also highlighted. I mean, if I think about this future, it's this kind of playfulness. Like often with the friends, you do have fun. It can be like this kind of thing is highlighted here. How can you have this kind of fun in your life more? Then, yeah, let's take immediately the current feelings of the person. So, no. I want to give you already a preview before I read the last cards. What is your like ending advice card? And I'm using this the Anubis Oracle. So I'm already gonna pull that. And I forgot to say you have the throat chakra. So this is really like a kind of related to inner child would be like a negative archetype is silent child that cannot express, and positive is communicator. So it's even mentioned in this kind of chakra healing, the silent child. So what is that? That's been silenced. Anyway, let's have this Anubis Oracle. This will be your advice from the spirit. Okay, entering the mystery. This will be your advice. And yes, before I take this current feelings of a person, I take also this kind of planet, sign, or house card. Let's see what is coming for Leo. What is it? Aquarius. This is kind of like a reason why I'm really into this kind of Pluto world, because Pluto went to Aquarius, and here we have an Aquarius card. Aquarius energy is present. Spiritual, your vision. Mental, what's new and different about. Physical, use an unconventional way. Eagle is very aligned with this vision. So this vision is kind of highlighted. I even almost talk about, I talk about like inner child having a vision also. There is really this vision thing here. Even you see in your this kind of Egyptian card, there is even this bird here. Similar themes going on already. Okay, so next, and I even mentioned you got today Tarot of Oppositions, this kind of deck. It's waiting you here. But before we go into this shadow love reading, that this reading has this thing, let's put this here. I'm now taking current feelings of a person, Leo. This log. So, current feelings of your person, Leo. Interestingly, this dropped here, a log. The log lady is really timely for you. I have a feeling this came on some other Leo reading, because I have a December All-Star reading also. Something about that for you now. Okay, one more. Okay, and this. And this. Okay, thank you. Let's have this was dropping really itself. It is from Twin Peaks log lady. One day my log will have something to say about this. We are getting into it. And we have telepathic, soul connection, intimacy, images as messages, intensive mind reading, understanding deeply feelings for another. This is telepathy. These are current feelings of a person. Then there is this live from vision, and that's freedom. Focus on guidance with your values. Take action towards your vision. Safe, focused, aligned way. and values hold your ladder to success together. So this kind of vision card also came here. I was already mentioning it. We have here Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered, darling, you look perfect tonight. So anybody joining here, this is Leo extensive love reading. It's soon going to go to the shadow love reading, but these are current feelings of a person. Now, Nemo. How is a Nemo a hero? Nemo is able to release the hero that had been bottled up inside his soul by his father's control, overprotection, and rescue. And then we have here still one word frees from all the weight and pain in life. That word is love. Nice, this dancing heart. And last, fame without money is shame. Sorry, baby, but I have to take this work. I need this momentum. I will make quality time for us. Interesting thing here. Money, fame without money is shame. Okay, strong stuff. Okay, now let's go into this shadow love reading. So I'm able to look to the shadows and I'm doing it to you now in Mercury retrograde. Let's put this better. Mercury retrograde. When Mercury goes to the underworld. So Leo, what Leo? Leo's shadow. Shadow love. And shadow love good side. Look at 2. And the outcome when you have this shadow love. Shadow is always like we are pushing things away, something that was not accepted. What is it? 6 of Wands. Interesting. This kind of being a victorious hero, being a successful, like a hero on the horse is in the shadow. So what is it that you cannot kind of enjoy your fame and fortune? Let's see. Positive side of this is 2 of Pentacles. This is usually, we can look from the booklet also. It's like kind of like a toying about what you have. So it's very positive, but it's usually like a little bit undecisive. And as well, Ace of Swords is very like a sharp truths. But new beginning in the sense of like some aha moment. Could be related to this vision. But this hero in the shadow, what could it be? Let's see. And the outcome you have the shadow is Moon. Things are kept secret. Things are hidden. This is positive Moon anyway. But this Moon is interesting to have a Moon. Nice full Moon in Gemini. We are talking. So let's have a little read for this. Where did I put this booklet actually? Oh yeah. Here. Oops. So when this is in a shadow, I have to read you the negative. So it is going like this. Your choices could cause hurt and some enmity. You are probably too sure you are right, or you are interacting with someone insensitive and controlling. The crowd of victory will be yours, but with human and emotional cost that you must be aware of paying. Every action, however seemingly right, has its own reaction. So this normally, let's read this positive thing, because I mean it came positive, but now because in the shadow it got this shadow meaning. This positive would be, You are an example and role model for those in your sphere of influence. Though you are important in their eyes, true allies should not fall into the trap of ego. Choose your own way, and if others follow you, accept the responsibility with grace. Stay humble and be prepared to explain your actions. Okay. All about handling this kind of like being a role model, somehow being not easy for you to be in the spotlight. Then we have this kind of positive thing. Is Two of Pentacles. To manage time, people, and economic resources well requires commitment and skill. Dynamism and change are your allies. Welcome them and receive good results and improve health. And still this. Ace of Swords is a good card. Get good mental clarity. You could be the paladin or sage you have always yearned to be. This is only achievable by overcoming personal limitations and showing character, reason, and ability to speak intelligently. Victory awaits you, but with it may some new challenges and unexpected events. Be prepared. Talking about this victory still, but this is anyway, you have this sage quality in you. It's a positive thing about the shadow. It's almost like how much you are able to be the role model. The spotlight, every part of you will be noticed. It's kind of like a power. Handling the power is always not easy. It is like a responsibility. For sure, you have to be mature enough to handle the power. And then we have the outcome. Currently having this shadow, this major arcana card, Moon, is very hiding energy. Moonlight. Interesting to get this in the full moon reading. Anyways, positive moon. Sometimes irrational intuition is the right choice. Sometimes reason gives way to the beauty of the moon, the charm of dreams, and the abandonment of certainties. The fragrant night brings rest and inspiration. There are mysteries that can only be perceived by moonlight. Immerse yourself in the unconscious and abandon stodgy rationality. Dreaming is granted to everyone, especially those who know the preciousness of their feminine side and how to be faithful to inner voices. The night envelopes you and whispers words that others would not understand. Listen to them. Kind of, maybe you are a different kind of leader. You are having man or female, but you might have really this kind of feminine, dark powers. And that can come off a little bit like in our world, it's sometimes judged. So, I mean, it came like this, but because it's opposite, it is actually more this dark side now. Maybe you're daring to embrace your darkness and then others are kind of judging you for it. But this is beautiful capacity to love this kind of magical and mystery and sacred space that is here. Let's read now your shadow cards. Inner child is here. Maybe this kind of rebellious inner child is here playing, and that's what is going on here. This is kind of looking similar. This person here playing kind of little acrobat. Ego. Leo. This is a special reading for you. Extensive readings are always, I try to go deeper than normally, beyond the challenges and purpose, all this kind of monthly reading. I usually do this common reading. I look into this kind of monthly opportunity and challenge and this kind of really like a normal thing, but here we go into the shadows. So you have an eagle here to guide you. And this is spiritual messenger, protection, the bigger picture. To see the elusive eagle in real life is rare and fleeting. Those who are lucky enough to behold this majestic creature know of its unique wonders. Just like hawk, the great eagle is revered as a divine creature, one that is rich in deeply spiritual symbolism. Nothing flies higher in the sky than an eagle. Because of this unique vantage point, the eagle brings with it an important perspective, one that can only be achieved from a certain level of enlightenment and understanding. It also brings along an important message, and the other cards around it give context to the message. So, what is it? It was pointing out that you can be this kind of sage. There was this really highlighted this full moon powers. Maybe that is here. If you pull the eagle by itself, this is a sign that you are the spiritual messenger and you are being encouraged to share the wisdom, skills and knowledge you possess. Perhaps there is a leadership role you're being asked to step into, and that is in the shadow, that leadership role. We're talking about it already. You have as challenges to be a leader, this kind of example, but it's still in the cards. So perhaps there is a leadership role you're being asked to step into, or a community that you could serve. Often, and especially in spirituality, we are both the student and the teacher. Where do you embody both roles? And then the student would be this little child, I think. And the both roles, interesting, this toying person here. The positive part of your shadow love is really having these both aspects. So being wise and being a little bit childish. The genius are sometimes this way. Consider how eagles are sacred across many cultures and secrets. A sect of belief often revered as a fierce symbol of divine wisdom and protection. It is possible that the arrival of this card means a shield is around you now. Trust that you are divinely protected. And eagles are usually representatives of the Great Spirit. Yes, it's a good omen. Maybe I read this. Seeing an eagle is a great gift, regardless of creed, religion, or dogma. This inexplicable knowing is an example of the concept of the superconsciousness, the belief that as humans we all have collective well of knowledge and wisdom that can be tapped into. Perhaps now you can draw upon this same communal knowing, and it's really this Ace of Swords is here, asking you to get this kind of enlightenment. Kind of interesting, the mountain is here. Truth, some piercing truth is available. It's full moon. Okay, we have one more advice card, and this is entering the mystery. Very fitting to this moon card as well here. Kind of landscape could be similar with this water. So I don't see anybody online here, but I try to keep this actually quite short, that I imagine to as many as possible signs in the daylight, because the light goes off fast these days. So your more light side message is entering the mystery, Dove, Nekbet, Motormut, Nephnus, and Isis. The Dove represent the petitioner who is questing through the Anubis oracle. The innocent, trusting Dove flies to meet Nekbet Motormut. After offering the olive branch to the elder alchemist, the Dove gains permission to enter into shamanic mysteries of Egypt. Neptus and Isis from the sacred archway through which the Dove must pass to go deeper into the heart of Egypt and her mysteries. If you draw this card, consider how your current life situation reflects the actions of the Neteru pictured here. Neteru is kind of like a all these elements of nature. Something new and perhaps surprising is happening in your life, requiring you to take a chance or plunge deeply into the unknown. You have all the support and guidance that you need. Yes. It's your reading, Leo. I don't see anybody now online. Anyway, I keep it short. This will be your extensive reading. And I hope you liked it. I think I gave you all the cards. This message. Oh, no. One more. Light message. There is a light message still. So, Leo light message is, I'm expressing who I really am. So don't be afraid to express that mysterious too. That is here. Or could be that inner child wanting to say this. Who you really are. I'm expressing who I really am. So thank you for watching this. If you didn't subscribe yet, do so. You can help my channel to grow, more people find my content, and see you. Actually, I have always Sunday this kind of divine comedy. This Sunday I will be very busy, so I make it quite late. I will community post what time I do it, but it will not be 6 o'clock. I think it will be 8 or something like this Sunday. But there is this kind of pick-up reading every Sunday. I always come weekly. These monthly full moon or new moon readings are really for all star signs happening like that. But weekly I come with this pick-up reading. So if you're interested in other things I do, welcome to see. Okay, bye, Leo.